Hello all and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's Rooftop 2 at a Cal Caravan of Treasure. Sometimes barred of the street continues as it always does. And we are back with the next Tales from the Mailbag. Got some really cool pickups here. It's actually quite a bit. I've been pretty good about separating them by week. So like these are from a couple of weeks ago. And then I'll have another video within the next few days over this past week's. So I've been pretty good about separating them by week. Excuse me. But this is a pretty good one. We have a couple Big Bad Toy Store boxes. I think I know what those are. I'm just not sure which ones specifically. We got a Ringside box. Haven't ordered from Ringside in a while. I only order from Ringside once or twice a year, so they're pretty rare. But we got one. Should be really fun. A really big Walmart haul. Got them all at the same Walmart. It was pretty wild. A Walmart order. An order I got off Macari, and a gift I got from somebody, which was pretty cool. I won't go into detail until I get there, but I'll save that for last because it's really cool. But in-store pickups are always first, so we're going with these 3 Walmart bags. No, excuse me. Okay, so first one, just to kind of start with something a little different. So here's one. I picked up a excuse me. Picked up a big boa, G.I. Joe Classified. Now the only reason I picked this up is because I thought I had already pre-ordered it on Big Bad Toy Store, and apparently I didn't. It like never came in. I never got an email for it. Yeah, I was kind of like, I swear I got this. And I didn't, and I just hadn't bothered to go in and actually ordered it. And it popped up at Walmart, so I went ahead and bought it. So, cool. Didn't have to pay any shipping or anything, so I'll take it. This one's pretty cool. Although, I think we're going to have some issues with this. This is the Walmart exclusive all-black Bret Hart. I think it's exclusive, right? It's this and the Piper one. They're both exclusive. I might be wrong on that. But I didn't get that WCW Piper. I don't want to. I just got the Throwback Coliseum Collection Piper, so I didn't need that one. WCW Piper is pretty rank. But we do have an all-black Attack Bret Hart. I guess this is like Survivor Series 97. Yeah. Yeah, either way, it's an iconic moment, whether you agree with it or disagree with it. Again, these are definitely some rough Bret Hart head sculpts. I don't know why. It felt like for a moment there they were finally getting Bret Hart right. And then they just totally didn't. So there's that. We'll set them over to the side. So we'll put these down here. Probably be better. The next Walmart pickup. This was kind of a little surprise. Over in the clearance section of Walmart, I found a really messed up Brian Cage AEW figure. I did not have a Brian Cage. I'm a big Brian Cage fan. I'm legitimately shocked that AEW hasn't done more with him. But it was only $11.24, save $8. So cool. I think it's that way because the figure's there, both alternate hands are there, the alternate head's there, the normal head is on there. I think somebody stole the pack of cards out of the back. I could be wrong on that. That's like my guesstimation was somebody went in there and I think these had a pack of cards in them, right? I think somebody took the pack of cards. That's what I'm going to guess. But everything's there. I mean, I guess it could have been a return of some sort. But looks like everything's there. It looks like it's in complete shape. So I went ahead and picked it up. I mean, based on the price, why not? I don't know why that keeps moving. So, yeah. Got a Brian Cage. Pretty cool. Wasn't expecting that. And the last big pickup, I'm just going to go ahead and take it out of the bag. If you look at the thumbnail, you can probably see it. I found and I think this is also a Walmart exclusive, Maivia Legacy Elite Pack. It's a 3-pack. You get High Chief Peter Maivia, first time in the line, pretty cool. You get like that 98. To me, this is like, because he's got the loafers on and everything, this is like young, like Nation Rock, like right around the time when has he fully taken over yet as the leader of the nation? Probably by this point. Like it's him when he starts becoming the leader and he does that one interview on TV That's what it reminds me of. That's exactly, and he's like, their interviewers walking with him on the beach and shit. That's what I'm getting out of that. A young leader of the nation, Rock. And then we got a Rocky Johnson in yellow trunks. We just had a Rocky Johnson not that long ago. So we got another one. But I got this for the younger 98, 97 Rock and the High Chief Peter Maivia. It looks really cool. It's a cool pack. So, nice. That'll be fun to open up. Alright, finally onto some boxes. Speaking of Walmart, I have a Walmart package here. This came in a week and a half ago, I think. So, I know what it is. Nice. So, I got the Secret Empire Captain America. Secret Empire is a great story. I know there's a lot of people who just hated it for some reason. Like this idea, like, oh, Captain America said Hell Hydra and all this and that. The thing about it is, like, if you actually go in and read the story, the way it's done, like, it's written so well that by the end of it, you're like, oh, wow. And if it hadn't been for this, we wouldn't have gotten the really good Ta-Nehisi Coates' Captain America run. So I'm glad to have it. I kind of dig this look. Just as a look, it looks cool. They could have easily messed this up and made him green because of Hydra or something silly, but yeah, I think it kind of works. The ear holes kind of get me, but that'll be fun to open. I like that there's a lot of new body molds on that, a lot of new molds. Looks pretty cool. Next up, we do have a couple of Big Bad Toy Store boxes. Since they're small, I am going to go ahead and do them. A lot of times I'll save the Big Bad Toy Store boxes for last regardless because it's always something fun. But these are pretty small. They're just small boxes and I know what's in them. I just don't know which ones. There's supposed to be 3, but one hasn't shipped yet. But these 2 did. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Check it out. Ooh, not done yet. Alright, so the first one we got is the classic Wolverine. I did not have a classic Wolverine Funko yet, so this is pretty cool to see. Interesting they're trying to do the Fatal Attractions Wolverine. It doesn't look good at all, but still. Anyway, I ordered these 3. I ordered Wolverine, Weapon X, and I ordered Old Man Logan. So classic Wolverine was in that first box. I can't remember which one is in the other box. Which one? One of them, like, hadn't shipped yet, and these 2 did at the time. I think this is Old Man Logan. I might be wrong. It is. Okay. Because I feel like I would have remembered it the Weapon X one. Because the Weapon X one kind of felt random, because we've had a Weapon X before. So there you go. Old Man Logan looks good. I like that it's the first comic book version of Old Man Logan. Not the kind of one that got into the 616 universe. That one was weird. I like this one. I wish he had the baby Hulk on his in like a little swaddle backpack thing. But no, still pretty cool though. I like it. Looks good. He's got a bit of a bent claw in there. That sucks. Alright, pretty cool there. Let me see what's next. Ooh, put these out of the way actually. Because what's coming up are bigger items. Okay. We'll do this box. This is kind of a fun random box. I picked this up on Macari as my camera continues to move. I apologize. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Anyways, they shipped it in the box. You might see AEW 1 figure pack, unrivaled figure assortment, 6 pieces, etc., etc. But there's only 2 in here. It's not the whole set. I don't collect AEW like that. But I saw these, and I've seen these pop up on eBay recently as a set. Actually, not recently, for a while now. but they are super pricey. And on Macari, I got these for what I feel was a very cheap price. I think for both of them I paid $45 or $50. That was including shipping and everything, so I didn't think it was that bad of a price. Get rid of that. There's one. And there's your one. Okay. So we have Santana and Ortiz. So pretty cool. It's their was it the arena match? I think, and they did the Dead Presidents look. That's why I like it. It looks like Dead Presidents. I'm a big Santana and Ortiz fan. Especially if you go way back to like those Pride and Powerful kind of days. But anyway, or their TNA run when they were like LAX for a minute. Anyway, I like this look. I really love this look. So I wanted to get them. They're not a tag team anymore. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Santana's gone, right? He left the company. And Ortiz is still hanging out there. But they had like a pretty bad breakup, if I'm not mistaken. They had a real key philosophical difference in their, where they kind of saw themselves going. And they had a bit of a breakup and they're not a team anymore. And Santana's not even there, so that sucks. But these guys were like kind of hard to find. I never saw them in any of my stores. And Proud and Powerful, there you go, yeah. Pretty cool. But I really do like it. These will be fun to open. Don't know why they were so hard to find. Or why they're kind of so pricey as a set. Apologies, I don't know why my stand has decided to just start moving. Okay. Next thing we had our let's see if I can get it. Our ringside box. Is that what this is? Yep. So, Ringside Collectibles returns. There was I almost made an even bigger order, but I decided against it because there were some figures that I was like, do I really need to order this? No. If I see it in store, I'll get it, but I'm not going to order it. So it ended up being, I think there's only 4 figures in here. Yeah, 4. Okay. Good ones, though. I think these are good ones. So first up, I'll stick them over here on the side. I went and I picked up an Elite LA Knight. I do not like this head sculpt very much. Like, from some angles it looks good, but then he kind of has like a weird pudgy face. My goal is to hopefully find one of the basics and do a head swap on this. I think that would be way better. So, yeah. His Defining Moments figure looks a lot better already, too. But I wanted to get one anyways, just in case I found one of those basics, and I could head swap it. Next up, I went ahead and got me a SummerSlam Lex Luger. This figure is almost, like, perfect to me. I think there's a little bit of a mess up on it, in my opinion, just my opinion. But this whole set's interesting. You got Taker from that one match with him and Brock Lesnar where they like ripped up the ring and Taker did that weird laughing face. There's a Kane on here. I think it's Kane from one of his World Heavyweight title matches. I don't know. I've never been a big maskless Kane fan. We got a X-Pac and we got Lex Luger. Obviously from his match with Yokozuna for the WWF Championship where he won by countout, so he didn't get the belt, but everybody celebrated like he did. You could tell they were going to make that belt switch that night, that title change, and they could not pull the trigger. So what I kind of don't like about this figure is if you notice, like, the gold, it's supposed to be red, white, and blue, and then, like, gold trimmed, but the gold just almost looks like a yellow plastic. It's rough. I think you could have tried to do something a little better to make that look whatever. I don't know if the belt needed to be, like, not as wide or what, but it just looks weird to me. And yeah. Either way, though, glad to finally have a made in the USA Lex. I think that's pretty cool. Been wanting that for a while. That's one of my figures I kind of talked a lot about. Like, we need a made in the USA Lex, and they finally did it with the SummerSlam wave. And if you're going to do one, that's the wave to do it, unless you decided to put him from his WrestleMania wave, I guess, when he did WrestleMania 10. Sorry, taking a drink there. You could do a 2-pack. WrestleMania 11, him and Bulldog, the Allied Powers. And they mixed up their theme songs, and it was awesome. Anyway, it didn't last long, I don't think. We finally got a more accurate Dude Love. I already have the ECW Cactus Jack, so I didn't really feel the need to go and get that. And I'm waiting on... There's a Monday Night War Mankind that's supposed to come out. I think that's the one I'm wanting to be my main go-to Mankind. But we finally got an accurate Dude Love. If you remember, we got Dude Love before, and it was like a weird tribal look to him. And it was just the shirt and tie-dye was totally off. This looks way better. You got like the Howlin' Mick Foley back there. So really like it. This looks good. I like that backdrop. Everything about this is good. I believe this is ringside exclusive. Yeah, there you go. Ringside exclusive. Go get one. It's a big upgrade for a Dude Love figure. And lastly in the box, we have, to me, an underrated figure that a lot of people aren't talking about. We have a Terry Gordy, 2 figures in 1. Because you can interchange them and make him the Executioner. If you're not familiar, Terry Gordy is one of the trio of the original Fabulous Freebirds. At least the, like, trio most commonly known, I guess. But anyway, the baby of the bunch, but also the wildest. Yeah, Terry Gordy had a really good run in Japan, teaming with Dr. Death Steve Williams, and just having like these crazy battles with like Misawa and Kobashi and shit. Like, you got to go look that stuff up. It's crazy. But Gordy was crazy. I mean, like, and he was young too. Like, if I remember correctly, like when he was doing all that, he was in his 20s. Like, it's crazy. A prodigy if there ever was one. And then his life cut short. He passed away young, and that was it. So it sucks. He did go to WWF for a cup of coffee. He showed up, and they made him the Executioner, and he came out and attacked Undertaker to help Mankind in that one Buried Alive match. I think it's In Your House Buried Alive, right? The first Buried Alive match ever? I could be wrong. I know it's Mankind and Taker. I think that's the first one, because it's In Your House Buried Alive. And he wore this like hood, and he was like a medieval executioner. It was horrible. And Terry Gordy you could do so much more with. And it didn't last long, and he got cut, and eventually, he passed away a few years later, or I think even sooner than that. It sucks. Had moments in ECW. Yeah. So we have Terry Gordy here. I wonder if we're going to get any more of the Freebirds. So we're going to get a Hayes and a Roberts. Are they going to go even further with Jimmy Jam Garvin? Ooh. There's your 4th Freebird, I guess. Alright, last thing. So last thing up is a gift I got. Interesting little story. My channel's not that big. I don't try to make it a big thing. It would be cool if it was, but it's not. It is what it is. I accept that. But somebody who started following my Instagram because they saw my Instagram in my description for the video. Anyways, they DM'd me on Instagram, and I went ahead and I looked at it, and they were asking if I was going to WrestleMania, which of course I was not going to WrestleMania. That'd be cool, but I wasn't going to go. Anyway, a couple days passed after that, and I finally got another reply, and it was same dude just saying that like he watched my videos, he likes my wrestling stuff. When I talk about wrestling, those are what he watches. He doesn't really watch anything else. And he went to WrestleMania. Like, WrestleMania had happened in that time between, like, that weekend. And I was like, oh, like, that's really cool. Like, what was your experience like, and this and that. And it was just, like, an interesting little conversation. And then he asked if he could send me a gift. Like, he bought me something from WrestleMania. It was really weird. And I was real hesitant. Like, I don't know you, dude. Like, I know we're talking here, but like, what? And finally, I went ahead and just gave him my P.O. box and called it cool. So he'd be like, got it, and boom. I opened it because I didn't want it to be something that, like, if it was something weird or creepy from some random stranger, I didn't want that to be, like, shown in an unboxing on a YouTube video. So I opened it beforehand. It's this box right here. Boing, that's, like, already open. Anyways, what was in there was awesome. I was not expecting this. He sent me a WrestleMania 40 mini belt. This is the Liberty Bell one. I know there's two of these. There's this one that looks like the WWE Championship, and then there's one that's in a Philly cheesesteak box, and it looks like the World Heavyweight title. He sent me this one, which I would rather have anyway, but it's cool. It looks like the Liberty Bell. It's got the crack in it, Philadelphia printed on there. I was just stunned. I was really, like, just taken aback. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Like, somebody dropped real money on this to send it to me. And I wish I could say his name again. I'm not trying to dox anybody here, so I never got the okay if I could or not, to be honest. I guess I'll ask, and if he says yeah, I'll give him a shout out in the next video. But this is crazy. It looks really cool. And then if you open it up, there's like it's like engraved in there with like little gold, made in China. And look at that, there's the mini belt. I haven't taken it out, I don't want to, but it looks really cool. Anyway, yeah, that's it. It's like a felt, like a suede material. Anyway, yeah, thank you to you if you are watching this. You know who you are. I'll try to get with you and see if we can get a shout out or something. Or if you don't want to, I totally understand anonymity. Yeah, just huge thank you for that. Was awesome. I was genuinely, like, weirdly emotional about it too, where I was like, oh my god, somebody cared enough or liked whatever I did enough to be like, hey man, this is for you. So that means a lot to me. So thank you. But that's it for the video. There's a lot of stuff. Like I said, I got a whole nother week's worth of stuff I can do another mailbag video with, and it'll be pretty fun. That one is going to be interesting because I just got some stuff today that will be in that video that I'm super excited for because it's been a while since we've done it. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you do not want to, but as always, I appreciate anybody who does, and I will catch you guys in the next video.